Hello and welcome to Benuetv Television News at 9. My name is Mercy Opa. The headline: Benue State Government partners groups to launch business literacy training for women. House reps demand hold of allocations to only elected local government administrations and nullification ECOWAS warns of disintegration in the face of breakaway union. The Benue State Government, in partnership with Jobaman and Mindset Series, has launched a business literacy training for the empowerment of women in the state. The Young Africa Works project is tagged She is Small. Governor Hyacinth earlier launched the program Tuesday at Government House Makudi with a call on relevant stakeholders to support the project for the transformation of Benue women towards economic greatness. Emmanuel Akula has the report.
The empowerment of women is one of the cardinal objectives of the present administration in Benue State. Governor Hyacinth earlier feels the partnership with Jobaman and Mindset Series is a testament to his administration's commitment to gender equity, entrepreneurship, job creation, and empowerment. Governor earlier, who is represented by his principal private secretary, Dr. Emmanuel Chenge, directs all local government chairmen in the state to facilitate official takeover of the project in their areas. He calls on the people to play their roles as change agents towards building a stronger and more prosperous Benue.
This project is for you. It is your chance to acquire skills to succeed in business and in life. We encourage the local government chairmen to ensure that young men and women register for this initiative and take advantage of this free training. We hope that at the end of this training, you people will become the change agents in your communities and inspire others to do so.
Mr. Ahmed Alaga is the head of programs for Jobaman Company. He explains that his organization will in the next 6 months present over 3,000 opportunities to people of Benue State, with the target of training about 50 to 100,000 women at no cost.
We've taken that barrier off, so women who've done excellently for our program have access to funding without the barriers that sometimes put women out of those brackets. We have a partner, which is the FCMB Bank, to ensure that these funds are allocated, provided that we've gone through the training program and then we pass. The requirement to access those funds will be our certificates and a couple of things that we'll ask for you.
On the scope of the project, Director General, Bureau for Entrepreneurship and Wealth Creation, Benita Shulwa, and Chief Executive Officer of Mindset Series, Govan Kenge, separately reveal that She is Small project is designed to cover the 23 local government areas of the state and is meant for women between the ages of 18 and 35 years.
The She is Small project is purely business literacy for women ages 18 to 35. Training women how to know and write business plans, keep their books, customer service, and a host of other soft skills that would enhance their businesses.
Activities from the partnership are to, among other benefits, create job centers, placements, and employability skills. Emmanuel Akula, Benuetv Television News, Makudi.
Benue State lawmakers have called on the government to set up a committee to inquire about the recent killings and destruction of government property in Ukum that lasted for over a night ago. The House moved the motion Tuesday on the floor of the House during plenary to help checkmate insecurity activities in the state. Fidelia Zashawandu reports.
Member representing Ukun State constituency, Israel Nyongu, moved a motion saying the government of Benue State has tried to deploy security to Ayati in Ukun, but added that there was need to deploy more.
When the calls were brought to the local government headquarters in Accra, the chairman was not in the office and the people waited in vain. At that point, these people were aggrieved, and as usual, as this kind of issues were they be, police then started destruction of both government and individual properties, worth millions of naira.
Seconding the motion, member representing Katsina East, Jonathan Agbide, described the incident as an unfortunate and painful one.
Mr. Speaker, it's very unfortunate that has been going on that way in Sankra. I feel that the last result should be that the resolutions of the Sankra stakeholders are sent to the governor. The governor should revisit it.
Others who supported the motion are Representative of Kwandi East, Thomas Dugeri, Majority Chief Whip, Bemdo Ipusu, and Minority Leader Michael Audu. They all described it as politically calculated attempt to destroy the government of Benue.
Mr. Speaker, I am deeply pained by this incident. I feel that there is a complete failure of security architecture of the state.
Honorable Speaker, I want to tell you without fear and favor that this attack is politically calculated. Because you will see that, first of all, the security of the state was compromised. I wonder how if people will come out, attack a local government secretariat and stay there for 6 hours, stay there for 2 hours, and then move to another property, destroy it, stay there for hours, and then why were certain people targeted at this attack?
We cannot take laws into our hands, no matter what. If you say the government is nothing, then who are you? If what happened in Ogun today, the state government take it lightly, it will still repeat itself in another local government, which will not allow that to happen. We have been cried severally in this House chamber concerning the issues of security in the states. The state is not stable, we know.
Speaker House of Assembly Onunadaju ruled on the motion, saying it was unacceptable.
It's a very sad story. At the same time, there are also innocent ones in Zakiba, in Okum. So what about them? The same government should set up, immediately set up committee of inquiry. So we're taking 1 to 5. Taking.
Similarly, a bill for a law to make provision for the maintenance of widows of the past paramount rulers passed through first reading. A presentation of the report on familiarization visit to Ministry of Finance by the House Standing Committee on Finance was made by the member representing Vandikia, Matthew Danko, to be debated on a later date. House then adjourned to 16th of July 2024. Fidelia Zashaondu, Benuetv Television News, Makudi.
Thank you, Fidelia Zashaondu, for bringing us that update. Evergreen Women Farmers Foundation, a pet project of the wife of the Deputy Governor, is collaborating with a non-government organization, DSM Femenic, for the introduction of rice fortification technology to help raise nutritional profile in Benuetv State. Martha Eko was at the one-day discuss on rice fortification in Makudi and tells us more.
Rice fortification, a new innovation in the processing of rice towards improving its micronutrients, is the reason behind this gathering of Benue women at the Batoha Resort in Makudi. Moved by this new initiative, the wife of the Benue State Deputy Governor and founder Evergreen Women Farmers Foundation, Christy Ode, is driven by the passion to improve the lot of Benue women in agriculture. Mrs. Ode, who sees the need to combat malnutrition through improved healthy foods, partners with Feminich, a global company, to help fortify rice. At the one-day discuss, Mrs. Ode says there is need to target rice as one of the staple foods in Benue for fortification. According to her, fortification of rice has proven to be effective in enriching the vitamins and mineral content of this grain.
While rice fortification, rice often lacks essential micronutrients necessary for good health. Rice fortification is proven effective strategy to address these deficiencies by enhancing rice with essential vitamins and minerals.
The wife of the deputy governor calls on Rice Millers Association in Benue State to key into the new technology of rice fortification, as it will not only enhance the value of their products but contribute to the health of the people of the state. She commended Feminich for pioneering a great work while assuring of the commitment of her foundation towards empowering farmers, particularly women, who are the bedrock of agricultural economy.
Benue Rice Millers, I urge you to enhance this opportunity wholeheartedly, as it is hold the potential to transform lives across our states. At the Evergreen Farmers Foundation, we are committed to empowering our farmers, particularly women who are the bedrock of our agricultural economy. I want to commend DSM Feminich for their pioneering work in rice fortification.
The Commissioner for Agriculture and Natural Resources, Professor Moses Ogbaji, describes the project as excellent and expresses the readiness of Governor Alia's administration to supporting it.
By fortifying it, adding protein is going to increase the health and longevity of Benue State. Governor Alia regards agriculture as the lowest hanging fruit for the economic emancipation of Benue State, and anything agri, he doesn't play with it.
In his presentation, the Director, Rice Fortification South Asia, Sidal MBA, explains that about 6.5 to 7.0 metric tons of rice is consumed annually in Nigeria, and the most important nutrient of rice is usually removed during the milling process, which is the reason why rice fortification is necessary.
Rice fortification, how to make rice more nutritious, that means adding back the vitamins and the minerals into the rice. Most simplest way, more scientific way. So DSM Feminich is here in Nigeria to make it win-win for everyone, the government, millers, the women, the children, and every individual.
The team lead, Yap Van Bisseen, further speaks on the health benefits of rice fortification.
One of the main projects we're doing is on rice fortification. Nigerians eat rice, like in my country we eat sandwiches. Nigerians eat rice like 2-3 times a day. Unfortunately, rice is lacking the main nutrients unless you can afford the additional fortification, like the professor also said today, that you can afford the additional vegetables and meat. But if you don't have, it's very important to fortify the rice to make sure you have a basis level of micronutrients.
Participants at the one-day discourse welcomed the new initiative.
I love the idea of fortification because we millers are also concerned that much of the nutrients contained in rice are already lost during processing.
I'm excited because knowledge has been added today. I now know that there's a better way to eat rice.
Rice fortification was launched in Nigeria in October 2023, with Kebbi State and Benue as the first pilot states. Evergreen Women Farmers Foundation, a pet project of the wife of the Benue State Deputy Governor, focuses on 6 key areas, one of which is to empower young girls through active engagement in agriculture, provide support and grants to women farmers, as well as cater for the reproductive health needs of women of farm age, particularly in the aspect of menstrual hygiene. Martha Iku, Benuetv Television News, Makudi.
We'll go for a short break. When we return, we'll bring you more updates. Please stay with us.
Benuetv Fashion Show Season 3 is here.
It's that time of the year for fashion designers, entrepreneurs, and fashion enthusiasts to shine.
This year, sale of forms for the competition begins from 15th April to 19th July 2024.
Pick a form at Benuetv Television, located at Special Duties Wing, Government House, Makudi. Form costs 5,000 Naira only.
Stage 1 screening begins on the 6th of July 2024. Great prizes await you.
The first prize, 1 million Naira. Second prize, 500,000 Naira. And third prize, 300,000 Naira. All prizes are inclusive of cash and fashion tools. Also, consolation prizes and gift items.
For sponsorship, partnership and inquiries, please call Benuetv TV Marketing on 0906 188 9838 or 0703 794 5569.
Benuetv Fashion Show,
embracing fusion fashion.
The Sankara Staff Forum, Benue State University, in conjunction with the Catholic Diocese of Katsanala and College of Education Katsanala, cordially invite the Sankara sons and daughters to a two-day peace summit themed Promoting Peace and Social Integration for Sustainable Development in Sankara. There shall be an interaction with youth, women, religious leaders, community associations, traditional rulers, and politicians. Guest speaker, Professor Timothy Giuse. Special guest of honor, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Dr. Hyacinth Umem Alia, Senator Barrister Emmanuel Udende, Senator representing Zone A, Right Honorable Dr. Gabriel T. Swam, Honorable Solomon Wombo, Member, House of Representatives, Honorable Paul Biam, Chief of Staff to Governor Hyacinth Alia, all government appointees from Sankara Access, traditional religious leaders. Date 11th and 12th July 2024. Time 10 a.m. prompt. Venue College Auditorium, College of Education Katsanala. Chief host His Royal Highness Chief Jimmy Meme, acting to Sankara. For inquiry call 07036 785398 or 081 177 30500 and 0806 506 3110. Come together, let's promote peace and say no to violence. Signed, Professor Timothy Alaba, CPC Chairman, and Dr. Daniel Dam, President, SSF.
Benuetv Television Corporation constituency is among some top broadcast media representatives participating in a one-day discourse on reducing challenges of media operations under the present administration. The meeting tagged Navigating the Way for Government Intervention in the Face of Excruciating Economic Indices Affecting the Broadcast Industry, which are organized by Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, BON, held Tuesday in Abuja. According to the organizers, the stakeholders put their heads together to draw federal government attention towards providing palliatives like CNG generators and low-power tariffs for BON-registered members. The BON Executive Secretary, Dr. Yemisi Bangbusi, at the opening ceremony said the members were also requesting that President Bola Tinubu support the broadcast media with energy-saving transmitters.
And other solar solutions. I think this is very important because other sectors are enjoying this from the federal government, and I believe the broadcasters were making a lot of contribution in enlightening the people of this country. And I'm happy that the BON as an organization is taking this matter before Mr. President.
So also do we expect cogent results from...
Well, we hope this letter will get to the minister by next week Monday. And I believe the minister being one of us will surely take immediate action. And of course, if we are, as you are aware, the president has even directed that we should key into the CNG agenda of the renewable agenda. And I believe the president will gladly give us some quality.
So another one, for those other members that probably might not definitely benefit from this, the template that you're presenting with us, how do you intend to put them and make them benefit from them?
Well, they have to key in either with the CNG generators or the energy-saving transmitters. As broadcasters know, most of the stations are using analog transmitters. So if Mr. President agrees to give us palliatives, I think some will get the CNG generators, especially those in the south, Lagos area, south-south, southeast, Abuja, and even Kaduna will enjoy that issue of CNG generators. While others in the northwest, in the northeast, and in north central, and maybe some parts of southeast will enjoy the issue of the energy-saving transmitters, because the transmitter is the major component that guzzles energy.
Thank you.
Director General Benuetv Television Corporation, Dr. Patience Achakbaiko, was represented at the meeting by the acting head of administration, Moses Dugu, and accompanied by acting head of engineering, Ogem Atosa. On the sideline, Dr. Patience Ajagbaiko noted the importance of creating such synergy in the broadcast industry to enhance effective information dissemination of government activities and social engagement. She commended the Bond initiative and praying that resolutions will reach the relevant authorities with effective feedback. Comrade Daniel Sute has emerged new leader of the Tricycle Riders Association of Benue State, TRAPS, popularly called Benuetv, following a keenly contested election in Makudi. Fidelia Zashaundu tells us more.
It was a keenly contested election with different people contesting for the leadership of the association that had formerly operated under controversial factional leadership. Comrade Sushate beat his opponent Thomas Gu by 41 votes to attain a landslide victory over Thomas Gu. Chairman of the Electoral Committee Boston Asemavi, represented by Abraham Usu, announcing the results, declared Comrade Daniel Sushate president of the association.
On behalf of the chairman of this commission, I go ahead to announce the results as follows. The president, Tricycle Riders Association, Benue State, is Comrade Sushate Daniel Bonk, who has pulled 41 votes to beat his counterpart, Comrade Thomas Ngu, with no votes.
Winner of the election, Daniel Sushate, in a chat with Benuetv Television, described the election as free and fair, pledging to serve the union with every capacity.
Today, I thank God to emerging as president of Benuetv, Benue State. I'm also playing to him. He should not disappoint me. He should guide me. I should take this union at great level. I'm very, very happy as God want to build our state, give us very good governor that is doing things that we'll never see, some of us will never see in our life before. And I also pray to God to guide him, because it's his work that we are seeing these good things that are happening in Benue State. I'm also advising Benue people, they should support our governor for the good work that he's doing in our state.
Vice President Comrade Oda Ali and Secretary Comrade Wakundu Tedue all say they were happy with the election as everything was done under a conducive environment.
I thank God for the election for today, for my position VC, and the election is successful. And before I'll talk anything, I'll greet my father, who has an earlier governor or father of the Benin State, number one. The man is doing well and he's trying. Then this election we'll do today, want everybody, all the youth, to work together. Let's put it together.
Feels so good. The great Tricycle in Benue have given their trust to me. And I believe that this trust they have given to me will not be in vain. I will make sure I work hand in hand with the state chairman to make sure this association has been taken to a greater height. The peace that the governor wants in Benue State, we want to also assure him that as we have taken the oath of office today, we believe we will work exactly what he wants from us.
The new chairman with an 11-mile school will manage the association for the next 3 years. The Tricycle Riders Association of Benue State, TRABS, had previously suffered a conflict of leadership resulting to 3 factions that failed to resolve their differences. Under Governor Hyacinth Alia's administration, the factions, through peaceful mediated, were later merged into a new association that finally held elections on Saturday, July 6, 2024, to establish the Daniel Sushate-led ESCO. Fidelia Zashaundu, Benuetv Television News, Makudi.
Benuetv Television News at 9. We'll now go for a break. When we return, we'll bring you more updates from other parts of Nigeria. Please stay with us.
Benuetv Fashion Show Season 3 is here.
It's that time of the year for fashion designers, entrepreneurs, and fashion enthusiasts to shine.
This year, sale of forms for the competition begins from 15th April to 19th July 2024.
Pick a form at Benuetv Television, located at Special Duties Wing, Government House, Makudi. Form costs 5,000 Naira only.
Stage 1 screening begins on the 6th of July 2024. Great prizes await you.
The first prize, 1 million Naira. Second prize, 500,000 Naira. And third prize, 300,000 Naira. All prizes are inclusive of cash and fashion tools. Also, consolation prizes and gift items.
For sponsorship, partnership and inquiries, please call Benuetv Marketing on 0906 188 9838 or 0703 794 5569.
Benuetv Fashion Show,
embracing fusion fashion.
The Senate on Tuesday confirmed the nomination of Dr. Matthew Adepoju for appointing as the Director General of the National Space Research and Development Agency, NASDA. The decision of the Senate followed its approval of the recommendation of the Commission on Science and Technology that screened the nominee. The report was presented by the chairman of the committee, Senator Aminu Iyal Abbas. It was reported that President Bola Tinubu had, in May 2024, nominated Adepoju for appointment as DG of NASDA. According to the report, Dr. Adepoju holds a postgraduate diploma in education in city and urban community and regional planning from the University of Lagos State, Nigeria. He furthered his studies with a Master of Science MSc in Geographic Information Science from the University of Nottingham, United Kingdom, and a Doctor of Philosophy in Geographic Information Science from the University of Leicester, UK. He started as the Chief Research Officer, then took on the role of Head of Cadastral Mapping and Urban Space Applications, and later served as Deputy Director. His leadership was not limited to NASDA, as he also served as the President of the Geoinformation Society of Nigeria from 2017 to 2022. Furthermore, Adepoju is a space scientist with over 20 research publications. His multidisciplinary research includes urban and regional planning, geographic information science, remote sensing, environment, disasters, climate change, crime, and criminality. House of Representatives Tuesday asked the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission RMAFC to withhold allocations from the Federation account to local government areas in the country that are run by unelected officials. This followed a motion of urgent public importance brought to the House by Ademorin Kui and Jonathan Gwefi on the need to address the refusal of state governments across the country to uphold democratic principles in local government and financial impropriety in local government. The House wants RMAFC to create a special account into which allocations due to local governments run by elected officials will be paid until elected representatives are put in place by such state governments. Moving the motion, Kui said Section 7 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended guarantees a system of local government run by democratically elected officials, while state governments are to ensure their existence. According to him, the same section mandates the houses of assembly of every state to make laws for the establishment, tenure, structure, composition, finance, and functions of these councils. He stressed that local government, as envisaged by the Constitution, is the most important tier of government, as it is the closest to the people and forms the foundation of both the state and federal governments. The House asked the Attorney General of the Federation to institute legal action against any states that terminates the unexpired tenure of a local government. Let's now join Paul Kyungen, who is on standby for sports updates.
Hello and welcome to Sport News. I am Paul Kungun. The Super Falcons of Nigeria have begun their preparations for their first Women's Olympic football tournament in 16 years. At their training camp in Jerez de la Frontera near Sevilla, the energy is high as players gather and settle in. Monday, July 8, see 12 players including Captain Rashidat Ajibade and first choice goalkeeper Chiamaka Nodozi already present with more expected by the afternoon. The team is further strengthened by key players like Tochukwu Olohe, Chindema Okeke, Nico Pioneer and others. Simultaneously, the Nigeria wrestling contingent has moved to Germany, their first final training camp before the Olympic Games in Paris. Their participation in the Spanish Grand Prix in Madrid brought notable success, with Esther Kolawore and Ogunsanye Christiana H securing bronze medals. Despite some tough matches, head coach Akut Purity viewed the tournament as essential preparation for the games. President of the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, Daniel Igali, encourages the team to use their Madrid experiences for further technical improvement. In Abuja, Senator John Eno, the Minister of Sport Development, officiated the handover and farewell ceremony for Team Nigeria. He urged athletes to strive for top placement at the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games in Paris, emphasizing dedication and hard work. Also announced full budget approval from President Bola Tinubu, highlighting the administration's commitment to sport excellence. The minister stressed the importance of foreign training tours to enhance the athletes' preparation, charging them to make the nation proud. Former Nigerian international and football legend Finidi George has officially commenced his tenure as the head coach of Rivers United. In a significant development for the club, the experienced tactician led his training session where he meticulously outlined his vision and expectations for the upcoming season. Under his leadership, Rivers United aims to achieve new heights, leveraging his extensive expertise and strategic insights to propel the team towards success. And that concludes our sports update. Now back to the studio for the rest of the news. I am Paul Kugun, thanking you for watching.
Thank you, Paul, for that sport update. So now go for a brief break. When we return, we'll bring you updates from the foreign scene. Stay with us.
Benuetv Fashion Show Season 3 is here.
It's that time of the year for fashion designers, entrepreneurs, and fashion enthusiasts to shine.
This year, sale of forms for the competition begins from 15th April to 19th July 2024.
Pick a form at Benuetv Television, located at Special Duties Wing, Government House, Makudi. Form costs 5,000 Naira only.
Stage 1 screening begins on the 6th of July 2024. Great prizes await you.
The first prize, 1 million Naira. Second prize, 500,000 Naira. And third prize, 300,000 Naira. All prizes are inclusive of cash and fashion tools. Also, consolation prizes and gift items.
For sponsorship, partnership and inquiries, please call Benuetv Marketing on 0906 188 9838 or 0703 794 5569.
Benuetv Fashion Show,
embracing fusion fashion.
The West African bloc ECOWAS has warned that it risks disintegration and worsened insecurity after Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger formalized their breakaway union. The head of the ECOWAS Commission, Omar Touré, who said the move was a major blow to the 50-year-old bloc and could have serious consequences if they do not reverse their decision. It comes after the military leaders of the three countries said Saturday that they were irrevocably turning their backs on the 15-member ECOWAS to form a confederation of their own states. The juntas came into power after a series of coups between 2020 and 2023, with ECOWAS responding by imposing sanctions, demanding a quick restoration of civilian rule. ECOWAS even threatened to use military force before backing down. Some of the sanctions have since been removed, and the bloc has been trying to persuade the juntas to drop their threat to leave. According to a statement issued on Monday, Touré has been tasked with taking a more vigorous approach. ECOWAS has expressed disappointment with the lack of progress and promised to develop a forward-looking contingency plan. The bloc has appointed Senegalese President Bassirou Faye to mediate the crisis. His appointment was decided at an ECOWAS summit held in the Nigerian capital Abuja. Mr. Faye was touted as having the ability to serve as a facilitator in a mission predicted to face significant challenges. United States President Joe Biden has condemned a wave of Russian missile strikes that killed at least 38 people in Ukraine as a horrific reminder of Russia's brutality as he vowed to strengthen Kyiv's air defenses. Authorities said at least 190 were injured across the country, including some of a children's hospital in the capital Kyiv on Monday. It comes as Mr. Biden hosted a NATO summit in Washington on Tuesday. The U.S. president said further boost to Ukraine's air defenses would be announced at the meeting. Leaders from the 32 NATO member states, their partner countries, and the EU are gathering to mark the 75th anniversary of the bloc. Mr. Biden said he will be welcoming Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky and other NATO leaders. The summit focused on defense and deterrence in the context of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres joined Western officials in condemning Russia's missile attack on Ukraine. Kyiv's mayor, Vitaly Klitschko, declared 9th July as a day of mourning following the deadly attack on the capital. President Zelensky has been urging Western allies to step up deliveries of air defenses for months amid increased Russian attacks. The government in Kyiv says it desperately needs new U.S.-made Patriot air defense systems, but Western officials have been reluctant to surrender any more of the limited number of surface-to-air batteries scattered across the NATO alliance. Let's now join Loretta Oko for weather reports. Over to you, Loretta.
Glad to have you join us for the weather report. We have received with several clouds but also several good sunny periods all through Wednesday over patterns Benue states like Makurdi, Usko, Bogo, Katsina, with temperatures low around 27 degrees Celsius and high around 35 degrees Celsius. Humidity of 38% with 19% precipitation. We anticipate sunny periods and passing clouds sometimes heavy all through the day in the Federal Capital Territory with 50% possibility of rain and thunderstorm at the start of the evening and risk of mist coming at night hours. Temperatures vary between 25 degrees Celsius low and 33 degrees Celsius high. We expect good weather with few clouds all through the day in Kano State. Temperatures will vary between 27 degrees Celsius low and 42 degrees Celsius high. That's it from here. We'll join us again for another report. I am Loretta.
And has a lot of our package this morning, but before we go, here's a recap of the main stories. The Benue State government has partnered groups to launch business literacy training for women. House of Reps demanded halt of allocations to unelected local government administrations. And on the foreign scene, ECOWAS has warned of disintegration in the face of breakaway union. My name is Mercy Upa. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.
sura chi janti sabavane bawe asaba safan tashan ubano television makudi janti shanom yang mek ba mo wan pemdo wodwa shimuhan shavane me sidwa ba makan hanje gumotu kwenta ubano higen awayo temple show renton kan kayan ve company uye chopa mala show nagan hanje ina chesen temple han kaso shave dwa fe batete weren pinga e fato luna kwa ve weren kan kwenta ubano bayo e kana hanje nyugune han ya ki gumotu kwenta ubano we ma won shun u tono kwa show yan kya na ma hin chesen ya kaje ka kawe u song gumotu kwenta ubano we changi changa kana hanje wona mon kana kai do kasemba na veve shimashamya ko ho chesene sha kwano na fato kuran sha washimo gumotu kwenta ubano sha hamuno high sentiment alia alwe min hanje wona tumo ve uluko kan hamen sha yo kwa ko pana gumotu kwenta ubano e akaba tawe higen bishi yung bayo lumagane babango chesene kwa be tono jo kana hanje yangeje e gumotu kwenta ubano kwa alwe washimo dito yanka ve ba tomna ya ve kwa ve dikwa do ve temble sha kan hamaya ve dwa mtira ma kwano no kurevo e gumotu shintine ma kwenta ubano kwa alwe washima kwane ata kurevo la ya Emmanuel chenge takinga ma yela bramba wa hamano wene ba kyun ko ta kan kwenta ubano chi na hanje be buwa fishe ma be ba ya kya yan fese sha kwano no samba ma no kan ga kiriki hene to kase bakan kwenta ubano chi ya welo hamano ba to mun nga sha ko to mo ve ma pinga kiriki kan kwenta ubano penita shurua kan ko arona sha chiu itesene ya aka na hanje wona gumoto kwenta ubano abana wana goyo marawe samnya ba temble uswana ba ton kwa mbanzo kosu na hanje kwane aba yosen kan kwenta ubano nguvan kenge ba kan ko arona hanye wona ya aka jone wa goyo temble mana washima vya ku na hanje aklango gata kan haman kana to enye ba kinu ko tama kan kwenta ubano na na chese na kase shawul fe chakwa pinga yelen maluna tsene ke sha ka gan bisije kuma ngeje kase kunu gbe yem kan hamana ha tanzania alaga kana to nyom jimya be fanto nante sene kase ba kuma je delimon ha ba nzo ukase uye kan dwa nasalaye evergreen women la ikan ha via ka unangan show vana ka fato tawe kase shima show koron tom suleve temble kan ta u Nigeria yo kashana ha ve gumotu kwenta ubano kwa kana go na wan yo shako ta tipchi ma ta benwe shin ta u Nigeria ba ve shima higena ha hide ko tom u suleve la yo ba yan kya ve ba tom o kan to na sa ye feminine la show na gana hanje hire so igbinda maneva igbinda he show chingapa kwane una nongolun temble zomo mblamba wele ngbayo chingapa kwaya beka na hanje sha ke show chingapa manzalu do ke chichive klalo yuasen kan yo machiga kana ha ve ye kyana hiken sha fato vana ka ma tesio igbinda a show chingapa manza kwa wulu ke temble ma kwane nuro yuasen o machishenu na egbayo chingapa kwayo wolu kwasu mogon na ukwenta ubene kwasi ya Kristi ode o alutio shagba tomne aka na ha wona gomotu kwenta ubene higene avele kara kan ha kan ha ve do ve dikba ve yomba ko ma yanka shi ninga na hanje yuasen ilu hangba tomne temble kwa na hayo bladikba ba yeka ve na paruwa guyo tembleje kana ha ve lukan kwenta ubene higene sho ninga na hanje ve su ba tomne so vana igbinda he a show chingapa ma do sampa welu temble welu hemano official na shakwa tom sule kan kwenta ubano chi Moses Ogbaji shakwa aro na yaka wona official na shakwa tom sule kan kwenta ubano ba yuasen higen pishijo nanga na hanje ve su kase ma shi ve su mblamba welu tom sule nanga na hanje kan hameyo mban okwa yan iluko kalankan jume ba ci jahi geno akaba tawe ngeke kama ninga na hanje alagata alwe wakyo sha ko tom surga ijempa eva gba bishi kan hama kwala on shono hama bramba ye kana eve sha vana igbina he shagbada show chingapane chap van pestin aka wona mom kana ka do va gbina he higen show chingapaya mbramba wele mbayo ha chingapa i show hanjagane kwana kumanguvana yanga bishi na ha changba gmanyo hen homa ba chesha ko bayo ma tom tore ba ha ya ichesene ko ve ba ve shagbashima o suwan gumo tu kwenta obona kan zo kasi banane sha ve fa ichesene ma shi tum u a show chingapa ba yo kwane alu e yasin ha o ma chia tega tum u abe klayo kwana aguma se gbinda i she fa to ton yo chongpa cha me domeyo ba tom nanga shakko samya shayodu kiriki tauna ja chividu ko higia mabaka na hanje afishe nanga shakko karan kwa nya kan tauna jira ko don sho na sanya henu ene by twatwa yo sho hamen by kla have sangangara o adwe ko na shayodu kiriki itau Nigeria chi yo ademorin kuye man Jonathan Kwefi kan ko aron vebe kan hanje kwa na kla zwa shamlo tindi agumotu tau Nigeria aye kan nyume tupu monte tankro nyi mana kure nyi ka tankro nyi raga sha ka gma tswa yo higen sho hamu mene ba kla ha we sangangala kan ko aron vebe kan hanje kwa na nonzure mlu tindi agumotu tau Nigeria bishi na haya kala hingi na haya hingiru mbramba tswa mai we bra ba we kla ko chiwo sho vihin sham nyala sin erin tumami e do gumotu shintina ave shimaye ika nyale sho wenne ma we tumami raga na hayo akrango gata bedik ba welo soro na tindi ya yodu kiriki tawra njia nanga na hanje kwane akraza hamanga na haya ukoron kwane fule ma ye tomshamia ma yangeje kwa nya uduka mon ya kumotu shintine ma yemen han wenie ba itwayo iveleve ba kla hawe sangaraga kan kwaron na ya kuye shika na hanje wona jamlu pati odele pupu ya ka kwa vin kan shima bisije sha kamlu pati ba washun aklara zo jamlu atindi a kuma tuta na jira yae ba ve kanji makela lagayo etianti kasha dawle yodu kiki itaw na jabe kwa chusha higen pishima ba na hanje idika karen matinne sanya ha woni ba kla ha sanga kwa tswa yo iwela ne siruku sabawe ase a savasa fenta shan ubena television makudi shanom yangane mo wa wona bemdo wazo ma kran kya hidan kanjuma ma jomo sbe abawa na ere ba sera ba na atito je sbe sha chi wona henta shana ye chanti luna de do shegem mashimu han abane mangwe
Idemo aladam ala inyo baje inyo biokagila mogigo mebe kubene television. Amyoina oke biokanyagila iche ya yekunkyo Margaret Aba. Idemo aladam ala kochu ala jalotoka. Oka flay anokega ponema anokiopo kahiniku igomenti ku Benue State ke okela ka ke otutu kwa koke yuklo memlu owa kujoba man memlu mindset siri. Anokiopo kahiniku wakeroko nwanya ku Benue State uklabo enyo kege tualabo. Adano igbomina ku Benue State keonglu program ya leche pali paladi lo leki gọọmenti lugeri makodi ega okio higugelu ejenja chukpochi la ju state a wakoke tu uklonya labo enyo kege tanyo ku Benue labo gaga. Adano igbomina ku Benue State Reverend Father Hyacinth alia ki okela ka eniku uklo enya wakega ya memlu owa epanya oke ogwe gaga ka eniku igomenti kolunu kege tu anya labo enyo kege chelwa kwakoke le ukla angulosi enyo kege che kwakoke luklo ledu okege tu alabo a adano igbomina ochenoke kwe kunwa oke wocho tokpa kolunu Dr. Emmanuel Chenge oke lela kagelu ejenju a chairman okeyu igomenti nenchela ju state kwa koke gbo yuklo a lipole koluwa oka ompa no kiga pone ma no kiopo kainiku owa ku Evergreen Women Farmers Foundation anokiopo kahiniku oke owa enya Lonyaka dano chinoke poko nuchu igbomina ku Benue State onyaku beke hiku wife of the deputy governor oke oyuklo memlu owa enya oke owa ki gọọmenti oke DSM oke majewo ku Southern Asia anoke opoka hiniku owa nya wake otutu kwa anoke opoka hiniku owa kenano Evergreen Women Farmers Foundation na ke otutu akoke yuklo memlu owa ku DSM anoke opoka hiniku enano onyaka dano chonoke poko nuchu igbomina ku Benue State enano Christy Ode oke okela egenya anuke tutu kanuke yuklo memlu anyaku Benue lu aya ku agriculture enano ke ohigugelu ejenja che oke yuklo nya beke ku our Rice Millers Association la ju Benue State wakoke gbo yuklo to ha memlu technology empe kochikapanya anoke opoka hiniku owe eginya wakele bi le yochikapa omake beke ku nutrition ole enyo chikoju ole lie a okay young anuya owa ku DSM akewa wake oyuklo to ha memlu enano onya ku deputy governor kwakoke wu anya ku Benue egenya wakege ya lu aya kochikapa anoke opoka hiniku oche oke we commissioner ku agriculture memlu natural resource oke wadano Professor Moses Obaji oke okela kahiniku uklonya ke uklo losidu oke okela kahiniku adano igomenti kola adano igbomina ku Benue State ke otutu kwakoke yuklo memlu owa eko wake ojo pateche ochenoke utrei kochikapa oke mu ajewo ku South Asia oke usadeha ke okela kahiniku aluka kache memlo aluka kochikapa enya wake le laje wokola no lokonu beke u 6.5 to 7 laje wokola no isaido duma oka amome anokiga apone ma babukan kengmamu onema ipunu kine enya wahiku House of Representative wake okela teche kahiniku owa ku RMAFC ya akokela bochu iji enyalu igomenti nesi kegajelu igomenti nenche lajewo kolano enya lache enya wake fun kiyo bekehiku run by unelected officials idamaladam ala enyo jalotoka Amioina okebio kanyagela ichea yekunkyo Margaret aba idemo ladam ala inyo jalotoka.
With millions of people watching Benuetv worldwide,